Welcome, welcome, welcome. iRacing. This is a thing. So, the plan. Little bit of practice. We're not racing tonight. That would be foolish. So we're going to do a few laps. Get used to the Porsche. Get used to the new SimCoach set that we've got this week. I did do SimCoach practice with the boys, which went quite well. Quite well. Hi, Kev. How you doing, mate? Yeah, it went quite well. Considering I've been off iRacing for, I think it's 3 months, right? I think it's 3 months. Considering we've been away for 3 months, we weren't a million miles away from where we were before we left. So my marker was Mac. Cheers, Mac. So Mac went quicker than me, which he'd been doing previously in sim coaching sessions. But we were kind of there or thereabouts. We were trading tenths before I went away. And I think Mac was maybe 5 tenths quicker than me round Daytona, which I haven't driven this new layout. So I was in the Mercedes, which I think is competitive, but I don't think it's as good as the Porsche. So I'm hoping I can go a little bit quicker. So we were a little bit off pace as expected, but I haven't hooked the bus stop up at all. And I don't think the car was quite there. So I reckon there's another 2 tenths in it for me. Hey Luke, how you doing, mate? Yeah, we're back. I'll explain the premise of what we're going to be doing moving forward. But I'm pleased to see the numbers straight away better than they have been on Arc Raiders. So apologies if you've been tuning in for some sim racing stuff and we've been on Arc Raiders. The reason for that, if you're not aware, is one of my dogs was in intensive care over Christmas. He needs a lot of care and a lot of time devoting to him at the moment. He's recovering. He's doing very well. So we're pleased about that. But it's meant I've not been able to commit to locking in and then shutting off the outside world like you have to do in iRacing, which is why we've been on the other title, which is, that's why we're doing that. So he's not 100% better, and it is going to change the outlook of the channel moving forward. I don't think people will be too bothered by it, because what people have been enjoying before we went away is going to continue, and more so. So basically what I'm going to be doing is every weekend when I can, I'm going to be doing the endurance event on the Saturday morning. I'm going to be doing the endurance event on the Sunday evening. So 2 endurance events every weekend. When we can, I'm going to be doing the sim coaching sessions on the Mondays with the boys. But on the evenings, I'm going to have to keep my time free to be available for the pup, basically. So in that time, I'll probably still be going on Arc Raiders. Hey Mark, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're back, mate. We're back. So yeah, it's been tricky, because if I'm honest, I've lost about 50 subscribers. Hey Monty, how you doing, mate? I've lost about 50 subscribers since I've been off. And I get it. It's a sim racing channel. I completely understand. But it's painful as a content creator, even at the lower levels of content creation where I am. It's painful to go onto your YouTube studio account and just to see those subscribers dropping. I tried to keep the channel as alive as possible, because I didn't just want to disappear for 3 months, or at the time 1 month. I didn't even know it was going to be 3 months. So I tried to keep the channel alive, and I don't think it's benefited the channel. But the good thing is, I think it's still reaching people, and the choice to tune in and not tune in is obviously always there for you guys. And I get that people aren't going to tune into a game that they're not going to watch. I wouldn't do it personally. So that's cool. But I'm glad that this stream has reached people straight away. They've seen iRacing, Bosch, they're in. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much for sticking with us. Cheers, Mac. Cheers, Kev. I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, I mean, it's an unbelievable title. It really is. So, yeah, we are still going to do some Ark. I had no care about Ark at all. I don't want to watch it. Yep, absolutely, Luke. I get this 100%. Kept the membership knowing you would always come back. Thanks, mate. I love that, Luke. That's unbelievable. Thank you, mate. Yeah, that's it. You've got people who support the channel. You've got people who support sim racing. You've got people who support both. But you know, I hold no grudges. Anybody who wants to, you know, go, you know what, this isn't for me anymore. He's not devoting 100% of his time to iRacing. He's doing some other stuff. I get it. It's not. I wouldn't take it personally. It's just, yeah, I'm going on every day, and I'm like, fuck, another 2, another 3, and I think I lost 5 in one day. That was a bad day. But yeah, endurance racing is the focus. Because it's what I enjoy to do. I think it's what you guys like to see. The one thing I haven't missed is the stress, because the stress of iRacing is real. When you're in the top split and you're trying to challenge, and you're trying to keep your iRating up, and you're just trying to, you know, put some good content out there, it's difficult. It is stressful. So I haven't missed that at all. But I find with the endurance races, they're not as sweaty. So you can do an endurance race, you can enjoy it, you can relax, you can chill. Yes, Mac, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So, yeah, Saturday mornings, endurance, Sunday evenings, endurance, Monday evenings, sim coach, which I can't stream for obvious reasons, sim coach training, and then whenever we can jump on through the week, I'll probably do some Ark Raiders stuff. Also, huge shout out to Josh and the boys from Sim Coach, because I reached out to Josh. I explained what was going on in the personal life and everything with the dog and everything. And I said, look, I didn't want to just not be around on sim racing. I said I won't be into the training sessions as much as I can. Obviously, Sim Coach have been a massive partner and a massive help to the channel and my progression through sim racing with the coaching and everything. So yeah, they continue to support me. The support has been unbelievable. Yeah, so huge thanks to Josh and Andy and the boys over at Sim Coach. Yeah, that support has been unbelievable. So we will. I've got the endurance set on. We're gonna try the Porsche. Thanks, Luke. Thanks, mate. I've got, actually, for the first time, I've actually put. I've thought about doing this for a while with iRacing. Now, iRacing's not the sort of title that requires fancy editing. I don't think. Some people do it. The guys that I like to watch, you know, the oh, Monty. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much for the 2 on Prime. Thank you, mate. First partridge of the stream. First one in a long time. Unbelievable. Thank you, mate. That's class. Yeah, you can chop bits out of sim racing videos. You can put them together. You can do an intro. Do you know what I mean? All the stuff that we like to see. But I've seen some really cinematic stuff going on with the Ark Raiders stuff, and I liked it. So I reached out to, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Fiverr. It's probably quite a common thing. They're the guys, I say the guys, it's not, you know, it's a company where you can reach out to people. They did these things for me. One of the guys did these things. Yeah, all of that. They did that for me. At a very reasonable price. Anyway, I reached out to a video editor over on Fiverr, and I said, I've got loads of footage of really ridiculous kills in the tower. If you've been watching the channel, you know. All the traps I did in the tower, I've recorded them all, right? And I've sent them all the videos, and I'm like, do something with that and send it to me when it's done. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If you like watching the Ark Raiders stuff, if you like a couple of things, Familiar with Fiverr. I'm waiting for the next bit. I don't know if you've accidentally hit send there, Luke. How do you think I pay for? Or was that when you said the ladyboys? Was that just beautifully timed and I missed it? I was racking my brains, Mac, to think what you were in the other day. I thought it was the McLaren. It was the Lambo. Yeah, I hate the Lambo though. I'm sorry. The iRacing purists out there. I hate the Lambo. I really do. Yeah, I don't know why. So, but I've seen that there's people in the Porsche. When I've looked at the sweatiness of the top split, I'm seeing loads of Porsches. So, yeah, we're going with the Porsche. But yeah, so that video has been edited and... oh, is it a special one though, Mac? Is it one of them special ones? that like Le Mans, like the special Le Mans. I'll have a look at it, mate. I'll have a look. But yeah, that video's been edited, and I'm intrigued to see what it comes back at, come back like. But yeah, I think the algorithm hates me because of the Arc Raiders stuff. So yeah, we'll try and get back to it. So we will attempt to do some laps and see if we've still got it. What sort of times am I chasing here, Mac? Hey Kevin, how you doing, buddy? Cheers, mate. Oh, you only made it yesterday. Is anything changed? Is anything I need to know about iRacing? Is this the same tyre model for the GT3s? I know there was a GTP tyre model update recently. But I'll be honest, it feels weird. Mid to high 44s, thanks mate. It feels weird. I don't know if it's just because we haven't been iRacing for a while. Obviously Daytona's had some tweaks. Same tyre model, bus stop is Gash. No esports line turn 1, right. So the esports line was mainly for the LMPs though, right? I did notice though, I did get a slowdown and an off track or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Hey Phil. Oh no way. No, but Monty's just triggered some lady boys. I wonder what's happened. Straight away though, I noticed it's better in the Porsche than the Mercedes. Sorry Phil, I'm gutted that hasn't come through. It's not even on my filter though. Why is that? Does everything look okay, by the way? I've just kind of thrown it back on and hoped that it would still be a working stream. So yeah, I did get a slow down here. Probably get one now. Yeah. So that's a good thing. Yeah, that's positive. That is a positive thing. The Lambo takes the curbs pretty well. Yeah, well, this takes the curbs over the bus stop there much better than the Mercedes. Straight away. And I noticed it was Tim that I was behind the other day for a bit. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Wow. Right. Okay. Right. Has anyone got a defib? Has anyone got a defib? I don't have the survivor augment. I need to... What's this, by the way? Race Lab. What is this? Every time I come out the car, bosh, Race Lab. Like, what are you doing? Right, let's get my tyres back up to temp. You can turn that off, Jace Kev. I think I will. I've moved it anyway, so it's... First time around. Yeah, well, you know me, Mac. I'm waiting for the collective groans of the Twitch streamers when they see that I'm back. They probably thought I've been permanently banned. Yeah, everything just feels a little strange. Daytona looks good though. When you're not going into the wall. So I will jump in some official sessions. Sent you the original doc, it's very fast. I've made it unreal. Nice, mate. Did Josh do any times? I seen that Josh was in the P2 on Monday, so I didn't get a true reflection of the coach speeds. Obviously, but is it Marley? I've not been in a session with Marley before. Hey Regal, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, mate. Tuesday, Josh did a 44.4. Okay. And are you still close to Josh Mack on your pace at the moment? Because when I left for a couple of months, you were bang on the times there, weren't you? Obviously, Le Mans. Nice, mate. So I'm not actually doing the 24. I would have liked to, but yeah, obviously circumstances have got away from me a little bit at the end of the year and into the start of this one. What are you driving, Kev? If the Porsche feels nice through the curbs, it really does. Full fuel run, enduro fuel, Mac. 32 laps, 44.4. Whereabouts in the stint? Can anyone give me a heads up for gearing through here? I'm assuming that's there or thereabouts. I've had my dog's been in. Hey Mark, how you doing, buddy? My dog's been poorly, Eagle, so we've had to change the commitment to the channel. I'm afraid it's we're unable to commit to, like I said earlier, just locking into iRacing and forgetting about everything. He needs medication many times a day. He needs feeding many times a day. His meals are smaller and more frequent. He's in the recovery phase, but he's doing really well. Yeah, he's spot on, mate. Honestly, we nearly lost him. Genuinely nearly lost him. But he's got a new lease of life. He's better than he was before. So yeah, really positive, mate. Really positive. We're over the moon. We are many £1,000 down. But worth every penny. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Right, let me read that in a minute once I've gone through again. Keep getting that off track. Stay. Be Sly, hey buddy. Came to watch you spend 3 hours in a tower looking for an empty hole. Mark's been tuning in. Staying fourth to the first curb, second curb downshift to third. Yeah. Doing the 24 in the LMP2 because I can't be asked driving a GT3. Fair enough. I'd considered coming back and racing the LMP because I didn't think I'd be competitive in a GT3 anymore, because you know it's a sweaty old place, the GT3s, and I'm not going to be as competitive as I was. That's just a fact. It's going to take me a while to get back to that level. If I'm honest, I don't even think I will, because it takes a certain amount of hours and a certain amount of commitment that we just can't really put in at the moment. So getting away from me a little bit under traction. Don't want to miss it for the third year running. Yeah, I was planning on doing it. I was going to see if Dave was going to be available. We've spoken about it in the past about doing it again, but yeah, I knew I wasn't able to do it, so I've not pursued it at the moment. Plus 24 hours in a motion rig for Dave would be that'd be tough. Try third out of T7. You're gonna have to give me more than T7. I don't know what that is. A T1 I can do. I can work out T1. My brain can deal with that. I know which one that is.
45.265. That was a good lap, man. That was a good one. That's what we're looking for.
Whoa! Onto the bank and cheers, boys. Yeah, it gets out of there much nicer than the Merc. Cheers for tuning in, guys. If you could hit the like button for me, we haven't had many of them lately. If you could hit the like button for me, you'd be doing me a big favour there, boys. Let's get the algorithm back on side if we can. Right, at least we went through that clean. I think that was the first time through. Are you running the Merc, are you, Sly? Yeah, it's a tough one. I love the Merc. It's one of my favourite cars. But it's not as easy to drive as this round here, and straight away I can tell that from just a few laps. Yeah, I can see how second's going to be a handful there. I just lost a lot on the way out in third the first time, so I just need to get that right. We don't go down to first for this, do we? Gotcha. Yeah, the old in the LMP2. Does it still do that? Has there been any changes to the LMP2? Has that been gifted with this new tyre model yet or not? So yeah, no officials, but we will do. We will jump into the official practice, so we can run around with some people and see how we stack up. We take a bit more curb here, I think, can't I? Not obviously that much. So do people tend to avoid the curbs then? I know, like, I'm calling him Marley. Is he called Marley, Mac? I only saw him at the sim coach, lad. I only saw him on Monday for the first time. I knew he was doing setups and stuff, but am I getting his name right? Or am I just getting mixed up? Yeah, sound. Thanks, mate. Yeah, so he was taking a lot of curb, wasn't he, Marley, on the inside. Is that the approach for the bus stop? I didn't know, like, obviously in endurance racing, are people going that aggressive over the curbs, or are they like, have they got like a safer line like Watkins bus stop? You know, the faster route is obviously to go close and avoid the bump at Watkins, but in the lower splits people tend to not do that. It's only the sweat bags that seem to do it. Got a Mazda R12 today. Nice, mate. I don't know what the R12 is, but it's obviously better than the 9. There's a 9, isn't there? Oh, so that's just the base. The 12's the base. Nice, mate. Is that their flagship then, that one, the 12? See, that all seems like a very risky line to me, that. Right, let me catch up with this. Third T1, 2 horseshoe, second to the third, second, the bus stop, try holding fourth all the way. Fourth for the first curb, down to third for the second. And the P2 is touch the blue, yellow on the first one, avoid it. Yeah, the last one's horrible, yeah. Struggling to get that nose in early enough. I need to work on that. Must have a 21. Feels strange without a downshift. I've always found that with certain corners. If I don't change gear, it's weird. I think I have a 33 Newton meters. Is that what that is? Or 33 customers. Hey! Sorry, Fanatec. Oh man. Let off the brake before the curb in the bus stop. It will lift the car up to go better over the curb. Slow downshifts into T1. No, that, yeah, I don't know how Fanatec have customers. Genuinely don't understand it anymore. I do think that little direct drive unit that came out with was one of the best prices for a direct drive you could get, but it probably isn't anymore, is it? There's loads. I think at the time though, the price point of that was, and the marketing and everything, I think it was genius. I've always been shite out of there. Are you still on the old Fanatec, Mac? I didn't know that, mate. You've given me enough money. Put that to a wheel instead of giving it to me. I appreciate it though, mate. Yeah, the amount of support you've given me, mate, you could have bought a few direct drives with that. Yeah, that's the one I'm on about, Mac, yeah.
45.0.
I appreciate it, mate.
Wow, come on.
Whoa, dead. Oh, are we not contact? No, contact.
Got some damage on the rear.
We nearly got into the 44s. I feel like it was. So you're saying 44.4 was your best the other day, Mac? 44.4. I feel like I'm pleased with that. Endurance fuel, I think. Let's jump in a sweaty thingy and see if we can. Is GT3 also at Daytona? Yes, of course it is. Why was I even asking the question? Right, how do you do this again? Crazy. That's my car. Yes. Practice. This one, please. Check Discord. Where's my phone? Oh, cheers, Kev. Right. That looks difficult, but we'll give it a go. Oh. On IMSA fuel in the 43s. Am I on IMSA fuel? Is that what I've got? I just loaded Enduro Pro. Is that what it's called? But I'll just go sprint fuel for this because these guys are going to be in the sprint trim, aren't they? Right, now I'm not. It's been so long. I'm not registered for a race here, am I? I've just gone into practice. I wonder why my notification didn't work then when Phil done his prime. Sim Coach week 5. So we'll just go Pro. IMSA Pro Sprint. Yeah, that was IMSA, yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Right then. I don't know what the session, my session thing there, by the way, was just go into a session. I didn't set anything like it should be. So I could have been slower. I might be slower here because these might be slower conditions. I didn't look. I didn't notice temperatures or anything, to be honest. If anyone wants to have a look back for me, that might help. This is 20 degrees, this one. But yeah, a sea of Porsches.
On the track, 44.396.
So I do remember, this is the crazy thing about muscle memory and pedals and stuff like that. Before I left for a couple of months, I distinctively remember setting my pedal very soft compared to what I've been used to, and I've come back and it's fucking rock hard. You get used to pushing that so much, don't you? And then you have a little break and you come back and it's the muscle memories just like, it takes a while, doesn't it? Yeah, there's a 44.3 straight away up there. .28 in my session, right? Thanks, mate. So I was much hotter then. Audio and everything okay. Hey Ryan. Oh. Oh. I wouldn't say natural environment, Ryan. Thought he held it as well there. Yikes. This race lab thing's pissing me off, honestly. Like it really is. I haven't looked at it. It might be really good information. But just because it's flashing up, it's bugging me. Bonk. It's a good crash. I didn't think I did. Did I lifted, Kev? Surely. I think I lifted there. Let me know. The other thing I've noticed is my feet are freezing. Like it's only got cold in the last couple of months. My feet are really cold. Didn't lift. Cheers, Kev. Doesn't sound like me. To misremember things straight away. Like when I'm shouting at people for being in the wrong and then I watch the replay and it's entirely my fault. Don't shoot. I seen a Mint video the other day and it was just someone walking around a train station in real life. It's called friendly. Friendly. I had a lovely little run yesterday though, like a little friendly. I didn't get attacked or die once. I just looted stuff. Struggling with turn one, like when you can't swing it out wide. To learn how much steering input you can actually apply without the car disagreeing is quite tough. When your line's always been that line, and then all of a sudden that's not the line. Yeah, we'll get an out. There'll probably be some Arc-rated deliveries anyways though. People must have seen them, I would have thought. Yeah, it's got to be, hasn't there? Hey Raider. I see Race Lab's fuel calculator's still up to its old tricks. Laps until empty, 214. Okay. I've thought to myself quite a lot when I come back. Am I still gonna be like spicy as fuck on the radio, like, or am I gonna be less stressed because I've not really been on that much? I feel like at least for a while I'll be quite chilled. You fucking dickhead. I'm only joking. Unless he hits me. I feel like I need to commit a lot more. Yeah, I think you do, Mac. I think you do. Or at least give me a tour. Too much. See, I just can't imagine attacking that in the race. Like, I really can't. Still miles away as well here. What's that Grom? What iRacing is that guy? Grom. To be doing 44 ones, he must be pretty quick, right? Wasn't there just a bop recently? Was the Porsche this competitive before the bop? Because everything apart from one car, my standings, is a Porsche. So if the bop doesn't seem to have done anything, or it's made it worse, if anything. I mean, judging off this, but who knows? Oh, so nothing can go through the bus stop like this. $43.7 for Kinderwarte. Yeah, I was only in the sim coach session the other day, Kieran, but people were saying this is after the bop. I just don't think they've done enough. The thing is, if they've just adjusted power, or maybe took a bit of top end off it, if the strength of the car was through the bus stop, unless you change the balance of the car, and you're probably not going to do that, are you? It's not going to change anyone's mind, is it? People will take a couple of kilometres for a smooth bus stop, you would think. Not that I'm having a smooth bus stop, but you know. You'd rather use the Merc or the Lambo?
Buddy, you felt like the balance is pretty good there?
I just can't get the steering input on enough. I don't feel like I'm driving particularly bad, but there's just no pace. Team want to use it, but you don't. Do you get the final say, Ryan? Right, quicker button off track. Here he is.
Hell yeah, good lap. On the track, 43.485.
Thanks, bro.
Nice that, but again, an off track.
44.06. That's good, man. You made some progress that lap. Keep it up. On your left. Still there. And clean. Slow car off to the right. Stay on your toes.
Right, so 44 flat. Hey Cloxy, how you doing, buddy? Cheers for tuning in, mate. I'm too shallow, aren't I? I think I'm too shallow through the middle part. And again, it's good speed and everything, but it's not clean. We'd end up with the DQ. So I'm thinking of doing the 3-hour race. There's a 3-hour race Saturday morning, right? Bosh.
Right side. Clear, clear, clear. Still look at her there, big girl. Now say nothing. 44.809.
Yeah, it's good out the corners, isn't it? The Lambo, it's good out the slow stuff. Not confident through here at all in the Porsche. Thanks, mate. Yeah, 9 in the morning, yeah. Cheers, Kev. Again with the off-track. Fighting it too much. Yeah, so I'm going to attempt the 3-hour Saturday morning, I think. Is this just draft or is the Porsche this strong?
Roddy.
43.896. Good lap, man. You keep after it.
Dead. Oh no, we saved it. Or is it purely because my bus stop's so illegal that we're getting the run out? I'm happy with the 43 though. Obviously I did get a nice draft off Mark, but I felt like a pretty clean lap, to be fair. Yeah, that's clean, surely. Yeah. Is it still 25 incidents for the endurance race? For a 3-hour race, 25 incidents. Because that'll be a big factor, won't it? That'll be a really big factor.
45.67.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I was getting a little bit too greedy there because I was going quick. See what we can do without the draft door. So I think it's that third curb, sorry, the second to last curb. I think that's why I'm getting the 1X. I think that's where it's coming from.
Moving. .932. Left. Still there. Still there. Clear if you need it.
I mean, he's got a fucking black flag. His lap's gone. And he's still, like, impeding me. And now he gives it up.
Clear.
Fuck me. I was on a good lap there as well.
Very slow on the right.
Mac's gonna be wishing he never gave me the draft here. There he goes. Right, so I'm a tenth off Mac with Mac's draft. I'll take that though at this stage. I'm alright with that.
777.
So nice out of there. My wheel just kind of went dead out of there. Sliding. I don't know what part of the car was sliding there, but it felt horrible through the wheel. Yeah, it's not going to take long. I can just tell. Like, the racing mindset is such a fucking aggressive one, isn't it? It has to be, doesn't it? Like,
Get after bud, about 5 away.
really good, Monty. Yeah, really good, mate. I've only drove this in the Mercedes.
925.
I don't know why I said that weird. But it feels better than the Merc.
One on the right side. Clear him.
See, there you go. There's a bit of etiquette for you. Balls this corner up. Let me go. What a nice guy.
Car on the right. Keep going, keep going.
Struggling that Ferrari, ain't he? Email, official email, like off iRacing. Yeah, that's the curb. That's the third curb I'm struggling with. Like, I just can't get the line right. Like I say, I think I'm too shallow. I don't know if the tyres have got away from me now a little bit as well. Two Lambos in the top 5.
.635.
Hiya, mate. How you doing, Andy? Again, man, that fucker. Yeah, really good, thanks, mate. Yeah, really good, thank you. Getting stressed by the lap now that I'm back on iRacing, but you know. The blood pressure's rising already.
44.226.
Fuck, man. Honestly, I'm going to get disqualified. Any race I enter this week, I'm getting disqualified. They're so harsh. Fuck, man. That's my worst corner on the circuit, and it's the most important one in it. I don't get when you see the input. You'll know this, Andy. When you see the inputs of the aliens, the steering wheel's straight and they're going up the banking towards the wall, and they still somehow manage to make it a corner. I don't get it. Right, that's better. Slower, but better. It's only took us a full tank of fuel.
Keep an eye on that pit road, my man. You know, might be coming soon. .122.
Fuck off. Stressed out in practice, man.
Middle of the track.
He's off again, this guy. Is it the same one? Initial rotation. Bear with me. See, I have to keep my steering wheel turned until there. It's crazy. I don't get it. I see them and their wheels they take the left-hander, then the wheel's straight, and they're turning left, and the wheel's straight. It's mental. Right, I think we've got one more lap. Oh no, we haven't. We are out. Or are we? I don't even know.
Bring it. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, we're out. Still can't enter the pits properly. You get a black flag for that.
Zero speed. Alright, 10 away now.
Indy 500 steering angle.
5 away. That's your mark now. Turn it, turn it. Go, man, go. Hard. Pit road speed.
Right, so it's done it again. What is this? What am I looking at? Lap 5. Incident points. What? 105.4. Like, what's that? 105.4? 177.4. I don't know what I'm looking at. All right, you can just jump to the car like that. That's quite neat. But, you know, it's still annoying me. Yeah, nice lap that, Mac. I was saying that I'm a second slow, 1/10 slower than you in your draft. Oh, my feet are proper freezing. Hey, Thinus, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, really nice, mate. Really nice. It seems I was getting my time's not
Robert,
legit.
can you
Like,
share the setup?
how do I turn them off? I don't know how to do anything. I've just forgotten how to iRacing. Mute. I'll just mute them, don't you? Fucking hell. I'm looking for the thing when you're watching a replay and you turn that off. That's what I mean, yeah. There was no draft for you. That was just your pace. But I needed to draft up. But no, the run that I got and the push that I was giving you was because I was getting a 1x through the bus stop every time. I was just balls in the bus stop up, but I was getting a nice exit, which was getting me on your bumper. But if I was to take the bus stop legitimately, I probably wouldn't stay in the draft, if I'm honest. Oh, I'm not practicing for the 24, mate. I couldn't possibly commit to that yet. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing the 3 hours on Saturday morning. But yeah, I don't know if I survive it. Honestly, I don't know if I survive it. Yeah, no, I wasn't meaning to, Mac. I don't know how many laps I did clean, maybe 3 out the bus stop. I just can't get it. I just can't get the line. I'm getting the 1x on the 3rd curb, not the exit, the 3rd curb. So I'm too shallow. The SimCube one. Is that what it is now, Dinus? Yeah, the SimCube 3 hour. Yeah, yeah, but I was actively trying to not do it. That's what I'm saying. I can't I can't not get the 1x. It won't let me. My line's just, it's too old school. Hey, Mum Waldy, how you doing, buddy? Jumping the 24, get wrecked out on the first lap. Yeah, well, I crashed on the first lap of the one we did 2 years ago with Dave. Was it 2 years ago? Did I do that 2 years ago? I done the first stint and I was at the back of the train and I crashed coming out of the bus stop in the Corvette. The year that they nerfed the Corvette with 2 days to go. When we'd committed to the setup, the paint job and everything, and they fucking nerfed it on us 2 days to go, and it was mint as well. The Corvette was class. It was absolutely class, and it still felt class. After the nerf, it just wasn't fast. But it was beautiful, and it was good in the wet. So yeah, we all had a crash in that one. Mine was the stupidest though. Because it wasn't wet. Everyone else crashed in the wet. I just crashed. Dave lost it once in the bus stop in the wet. Was it last year? Yeah. So everybody else's crashes was completely like, you could understand why they crashed. Mine was just stupid. Right, let's try the Enduro fuel again. Because if we are going to do it on Saturday morning, we're going to have to get used to it. So, Pro Enduro. I don't want to go with a safe set because it's all well and good in the safe set, but in a 3 hour race in a safe set, you don't have to regret being in it when you're just getting like pushed or passed down the straight. Oh, I don't want to take my slippers off. I've got my slippers on. I'm like nice and warm here. Oh, Kieran, you didn't crash. No, you didn't. Sorry, mate. Yeah, Kieran was the only one who didn't crash. And he did the shortest stint. We should have had you in for fucking 12 hours, Kieran. But yeah, yeah. So if the circumstances were different and I knew, I won't have the. Oh, of course I won't because it's not okay. There's no point in having it then, is there? Fuck off, Race Lab, you little divvy. Oh, I had a McDonald's for me tea. Don't really eat them that often. And I was coming home. and I rang our lass and I said, like, what we're doing for tea. And she hadn't been out because obviously somebody has to look after the dog all the time at the moment. So she hadn't been out, so I said, oh, shall I just grab a couple of burgers on the way back from McDonald's? And I honestly, my mouth's dry as fuck from all the salt. Like, properly horrible. It was quite nice, though. That massive... What's that new Big Mac called? It's not a Big Mac. Big Arch. Is that what it's called? Sounds like the guy who hangs around the prison showers. Big Arch. Watch out for Big Arch. Anyway, it was nice. But, salty as fuck. Bit like iRacing. We've gone full circle there. Is there any rain then for the 24? %4 chance. Okay, no then. I'd love that 4% though to happen and it be an absolute fucking downpour. That'll be unbelievable, that. No one's prepared for it. It's a 4% chance. And it just absolutely shits it down. Predicted lap severely broken. Where are we looking, Cloxy? Where are we looking? Oh, on the Porsche dashboarding game. I never look at it, to be honest. I have it all here, so I don't look at that. Yeah. It doesn't replicate that on mine. Yeah, mine's been pretty accurate. Yeah. Mine's been pretty accurate on here. I don't know what that is. But now you've pointed it out to me, Cloxy, it will annoy me. What a rolling pin to a gunfight.
Got one in the dirt, coming back on.
He's off again, this guy. Just give up, mate. 3.2k, this guy. Constantly in the grass. I mean, I know I've been off a couple of times, but... Cheers, Cloxy. Has anything happened then in the world of sim racing that I'm just not aware of because I've not been watching it? I've honestly not been watching anything. I know it is, Mark. I won't be getting anywhere near that though, mate. Nowhere near it. So I've dipped in and out of Ollie's streams a couple of times. I've lurked in there a little bit and I've watched a few of Dave's. I've tried to catch up with Dave's videos. But apart from that, I've not normally when I'm into it, normally I'm watching every night on Twitch. I kind of just go all in and I'm watching everyone really. So I don't know, has there been any gossip? Yeah, I'm only a 10th off. with a 1x through the bus stop and your draft, Mac. That's what I mean. There's no way. I'm probably like 5 to 6 tenths off, I think. Like, realistically. I don't feel like I'm getting my braking right, though, because I do feel like it feels too hard. Baldwin joined Redline, really? Wow. That's a signing. Yeah, that's a really good bit of business, that, innit? On iRacing, though, because you don't tend to see James Baldwin on iRacing that much. And I don't mean this disrespectfully, like, because he's fucking quick, James. But is he redline quick? Because those guys are fucking ridiculous, aren't they? And I know James is quick, and he's super quick. But I didn't know if he was that quick. Do you know what? I'm getting shoulder pain straight away again, you know. Oh, so he'll be... do you think he'll be driving with Max and Lullum? He has got that experience, hasn't he? Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good shout, actually. Yeah, what happens now is somebody else needs to send Dave a motion system. Well, 2 more companies, really, because then he sends one onto Julie's rig, and then if there's a spare... But no, I've still got Dave's pedals. But I would imagine, obviously, now he's got everything on there. It would make sense that he puts these back on, I think.
45.734.
What, I don't know what wheelbase he's using at the moment, though. Hey, Danny, how you doing, mate? What's with nicknames? Oh, what's all that? What's with nicknames on YouTube? I don't know what you mean, mate. Is it different? What's different? Like, not your real name anymore? Have you? I haven't done any. I haven't checked. Everyone else is who they are, isn't it? Like Danny Phillips, yeah? Is that? Yeah, I don't think I've adjusted anything. It's everyone else's name weird then. Oh, yes. I did see it. I'd noticed it on Phil's name. Phil had some... and Greg. Greg Murray and Phil had weird things on their name. Having all chats, not you. It's not mine, it's everywhere. But it was... when I noticed on Greg's and Phil's, we're talking a couple of weeks ago now. Right? I don't know. So what? I don't understand what... Do you have like a different handle and nickname? Like, what does mine come up as? Where I've tagged it, my pinned comment at the top, does that just say Steel River Sims? Because I don't think I've ever had anything other than that. Oh, sorry, Daniel Merchant. Sorry, mate. I thought it was Danny Phillips. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I haven't done it. I haven't changed it. Are you doing the 24 then, Danny? Yeah, I ain't getting anywhere near this time, Mac. You have to go to YouTube Studio and change it back, right? I'll have to see what mine is. I haven't looked.
44.724.
Right, there's a decent turn one. Yeah, I'm not doing it, Daniel. I just wondered. I'm locked up again. Although it's not a bad line, that. Problem with this is, although I'm up and I'm going quicker, look at where the draft is now. Because I didn't have the draft from Mac. Look at it bleeding away. Painful. Yeah, I'm not as quick, mate. I'm not as quick. I'm alright. I'm there or thereabouts, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not where we were. But this is part of the problem. This new bus stop's killing me. Absolutely killing me. But pace is, you know, pace is pace. It's not something I'm concerned about. It's the consistency is what I need back. You know, when we get back to being consistent, that's when we'll start to see improvements. What I have noticed though, when I've looked on people's, you know, on the iRacing app, whatever it's called, the companion app. When I've looked at all my mates on there, everybody seems to have lost quite a lot of iRating lately. And I don't know why. So I don't know if the standards have just changed slightly, you know, is it tougher in the top splits at the moment? But yeah, my pace will come back. Not that we had a lightning pace or anything, but I'll get there with pace. But yeah, the consistency is what I'm concerned about. Just getting the feel for the rear tyres again, really. I think that's what it's all about. It's destroyed Daytona. It's one of them. If this is more realistic, I'm all for it. If this is what Daytona's like now, I'm all for it. I don't mind tracks changing if it's the legit version of the circuit, you know. I'm all for it. Here we go, come on. That was better. I hesitated though, so I put the power down in the middle of it and it just kind of got away from me. I think I was a little bit greedy. Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing the 24, mate. I'm not doing it. Yeah, after 3 months off, there's no way I could come back and do a 24-hour. Yeah, the Porsche's quite predictable though, isn't it? Could try holding fourth. We'll give it a go. I don't think I'm going to get any pace out of it, like, but it might just line it up a bit nicer. I'm struggling with, I don't know if there's some sort of adjustment needs to be made with the Simicube stuff. I'm getting a weird, it almost feels like understeer at the front end, but not really sure why. My dog was in intensive care, Daniel. We've had some issues with a pooley dog, but he's out and he's doing well. He's recovering. I've just heard him barking. Too fast. Yeah, he went in for surgery. Boas surgery, the brachycephalic breed. So went for Boas surgery. During that surgery, they found a tumour here, which was blocking his entire fucking airway. So he was very seriously ill. So he couldn't breathe. We just thought it was because he needed the surgery on his airway because he's a French bulldog. We thought it was that. Our local vet thought it was that. We went to a specialist and they immediately put him on give him a scan, found a tumour. So we were like, fucking hell, this is terrible. But the vet had already told us she suspected that he had a collapsed larynx, which was kind of like say your goodbyes sort of thing, which was tough to deal with. That's what we were going through that on that day, like, this is it, like, we're probably not going to be taking him home. Then she did the scan and it probably upsets me. So he did the scan and they found a tumour and we were like, fucking hell. And then she was like, no, this is really good news, I'll just take that out. We were like, alright. So took it out. Obviously he's recovering. He had a big fucking hole here because that was part of the surgery, the stoma trachea thing. Removed the tumour. That went off to get tested. It was granuloma, so nothing sinister. His airway's now clear and he's just fucking full of beans constantly. He's still recovering, but he's better than he's ever been, bouncing about all over the place. So he's doing a lot better, Daniel, thanks mate. A lot better than he was. So yeah, fucking roller coaster of emotions on that day. But yeah, perfect outcome, and the vets were fucking outstanding, to be honest. Like, unbelievable, that the specialist that we took him to. Unbelievable. So we picked him up on Christmas Eve, so it was the best Christmas present we could have had. So Christmas was weird, just letting him recover. Cheers, buddy, thank you. Letting him recover. Obviously we had to like adjust family commitments and everything changed in terms of like how we let him recover, and we didn't want a busy house. And yeah, so basically I've not been able to race, but I tried to keep the channel alive, and I just happened to be gaming on Arc Raiders anyway, so I just tried to put a bit of content out. But yeah, that's why we're doing that. Oh wow, yeah, sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah, it's shocking. It's fucking everywhere, isn't it? In hindsight, Daniel, it wasn't a good idea, because I've lost loads of subscribers because it wasn't sim racing. Do you know what I mean? So I lost about 50 subscribers overall. And I said at the start of this stream, I understand. You know, it's understandable. I've grown the channel and it's been nothing but sim racing. So people are tuning in for sim racing and they're not getting it. So I understand why they would not follow, because I didn't really explain anything really. I did put a post out to the members. So the members of the community, I did send a message out to the members so they knew what was going on, but I didn't make it public. But I will probably do a video, like a video on demand, for, you know, to explain the situation and obviously thank everyone for the support, because it has been unbelievable. The community have been so nice about it. Yeah, so I did initially, somebody advised me to just push it out on Twitch, and initially the first day I did try to. Now I'm not great with computers or OBS, so I did try to push the stream to Twitch only, and I changed the primary streaming source, because obviously I'm multi-streaming on here. So I go to Twitch and YouTube. I don't have TikTok, so, well, I've got a couple of reels or whatever they're called on there, shorts or whatever. But I don't have enough followers on there to go live. You need a certain amount. So I do push it to Twitch and YouTube here, but YouTube's the primary source, the primary output source. So I did try to change that to Twitch. And the first time I tried to do it, it just wouldn't let me. It just wouldn't let me do it. I don't know why. So I just immediately gave up and just thought, right, I'll just multi-stream again. And then obviously if people are going to watch on Twitch, they want to watch on Twitch. But yeah, I think it confused a lot of people. If you pay for restream, you can multi-stream on... What, without the subscriber count? I thought you needed 1,000 subscribers to stream. $15 a month's not a bad price to multi-stream. I mean, I use Stream Elements, so I don't pay for multi-streaming. And it can do it all, you know. I can. Oh, well, did you apply for it, Daniel? I seen that there was a way to apply to do it on TikTok. But the reason I don't push racing content to TikTok is because, no offense, TikTok, the simpletons who watch things on TikTok, they haven't got the fucking capacity to watch one lap, never mind a race. Do you know what I mean? They're on to the next fucking thing, aren't they, by the time you've gone round a corner? Yeah, just haven't got it in them, have they? Oh, that's strange. I'll look into that then, Daniel. Thanks, mate. I'll have a look. Yeah, I haven't had shoulder pain for months. Genuinely haven't had any shoulder pain for months. And 2 hours in, honestly, I'm suffering straight away. Just shows you've done it. Yeah, YouTube's a grind, innit? Just gotta stick with it though, mate. It's one of them, like, just stick with it. Like, it's weird. So, like, Dave told me a while back, his experience was was a bit different. He had one video that really blew up, and that was it. He said, like, there was one video, it was a Renault 3.5 video, if I remember correctly, and he said that was the one video that just launched his channel. Now, I've not had that. I've not had that one video where it's brought me a load of subscribers. I do have a video with 1 million views, which is the Max Verstappen Nordschleifer stint video, which is still doing really well. Let's say, yeah, over 1 million views on that one video, but it hasn't brought me many subscribers. The subscribers that I've had have just been sort of slow and steady, which is why it's more frustrating when I seem to lose them. Yeah, see, uploads, mine don't. My videos on demand don't do anywhere near as good numbers as my live streams. Now, obviously, my live streams lately have done nothing because of the content. But my live streams probably get 5 times the views of my videos on demand. Yeah, it's just a milestone, Daniel, innit? Like, you know, get yourself to that 1K mark. That's the thing. It took me 5 years to get to 1,000 subscribers. To get to 1,000 subscribers, it took me about 5 years on the channel, and then within 1 year, I had another 1,000. So it's one of them. That first 1,000 is the grind. After that, they seem to come a bit easier. But I've plateaued me. Like, I've not had. We've been sitting at like 6-8 for, I don't know, a year, maybe. We've been sitting about 6,800 subscribers for about a year. And it's difficult if I think about it. If I try and work out, I've got one more lap, I think. If I try and work out, like, why, like, so if you try and compare your channel to another channel, it's difficult. Like, I'll explain what I mean at the end of this, but let me try and put an actual lap in, because I've been struggling to get anywhere near this, so let's try and focus. That was a good exit from there, but we're still miles away. Hey, race. I'm going to need you to name drop now, race. the created characters. I'm interested. I need to know. I need to know who they are. I know what you mean. I do feel like you get that with gaming. Normal gaming, I mean. That peanut, for example, on Arc Raiders. Yeah, we haven't improved there, so we'll just come into the pits. Yeah, so, you know, if we think about... if I just talk about the channels that I watch, right? So, I don't know about everybody else's introduction into sim racing. But for me, it was Jimmy, Matt, Dave. Right? That was the holy trinity of iRacing content creators, right? So I think Jimmy seemed to be the first one to get big, to blow up and get big. And I'm not sure what happened with that one. Matt's rise seemed to be quite consistent. In terms of he was always big when I saw him. I didn't know if there was like a rise sort of thing there. But it's I think it's difficult to try and break it down in terms of why certain channels have been successful. Now, obviously, you've got the personalities of the content creators, which is a big part of it. Like I said with Dave explained to me that he had one video that kind of blew up, but Dave's content has always been, that I've seen, it's always been iRacing content and LMU content more recently, and stuff like that, and a bit of race room and a bit of other stuff and stuff like that. So I think I'm right in saying that Ollie used to play Gran Turismo, which is a game with a much bigger following. Just look at what's the guy called? Here he is. What's his name? Why can't I think of his name? This is crazy. Someone help me out here. Rory. Thank you. Rory Alexander. So, lovely lad. I don't watch his streams because I hate Gran Turismo. I've never liked Gran Turismo. So I don't watch his streams for that. The last time I watched one of Rory's streams, he showed his room, and I was interested in that because I'm interested in him and I like his output, you know, and he's the content creator, so I like that. But I don't like the content because I don't like the game, essentially. But Gran Turismo's got a huge following. So I think Ollie had a following with Gran Turismo, moved them over to iRacing. Correct me if I'm wrong though. I don't know that. I just thought that was that. And Jaxa had a big following on, I believe, DayZ or Z, if you speak correctly. And he moved them over. So for me, when people say about like the channels and stuff, like I think without a video going viral, if you like, without one video blowing up, I'm not sure where the sim racing community with iRacing is to take you to huge numbers on its own. Do you know what I mean? I think there is enough people out there who are into sim racing to get a channel to sort of similar numbers to where I am. But I think that is a very slow, consistent rise to these figures without the viral push, if that makes sense. I mean, the bottom line, the content has to be there, doesn't it? Because if you look at the big ones, like, so Dave, hands down the greatest video on demand iRacing videos out there. Ollie, hands down the best streams out there, bar none. I think Matt's where he is because of his personality, because he's a character. Same with Jimmy. I don't know much about Super GT, but yeah, Gran Turismo, so it's a game, so there's a big following behind that game. So yeah, it's one of them, innit? It's one of them. So I think like my thing was always just do your thing, be as sort of without being too cliche, like be as yourself as you can. Do you know what I mean? Like you say about the characters, Rice, when you see like gaming characters, it'd be tiring, wouldn't it, to have that approach all the time? It'd just be tiring. But yeah, the sim racing market is a niche one. It's a small market if we think about it. There's not a lot of people. It's mainly middle-aged nerds like me and you guys, you know. The younger ones are into the games. So it's one of them. It's just one of them, like Dr. Disrespect. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Don't know many gamers, stuff like that. But yeah, like I say, the first 5 years, getting to 1,000 subscribers was the real grind. And then yeah, the same amount of subscribers came in the next year. But yeah, this is just, it's plateaued now for a while. Whole market is saturated. Everybody's creating, so people have to like you for you. Yeah, that's right, Rice. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. the other thing is as well, like, if I'm watching sim racing, like, I don't want to watch someone who's not good. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not an alien. I think I sit in that pocket nicely. I think I sit in the pocket, and I think this is where my fan base, if you want to call it that, my supporters, my community, I think they are similar to me on the arse end of the top split, just scraping in there. You know, it's like fighting for relegation in the Premier League. We're at that level, you know, and I think that's the majority of real sim racers. Yeah, no, I don't think you have to be an alien either, Race. I think I like to watch the aliens because I like to think that, how do I learn from these now? Do you know what I mean? How do I get there? But yeah, I think it's one of them. I'm not even 2K. Yeah, this is what I mean. So I think I'm at the perfect level of iRating where people will be like, I can get, that's achievable. Do you know what I mean? I can get there. Like, he's still got flaws. He's still shit. which is why it's nice when Dave puts out his videos where things have gone wrong and stuff like that, you know. Obviously you see everything Ollie has to deal with when he's been wiped out of live events and all this sort of stuff and big races because it's live streamed. Some video on demand creators would just give you the good stuff and think, fucking hell, this guy never makes a mistake. See, it's relatable, isn't it? I think it's relatable. I'm in League 2 then. Hey Greg, how you doing, buddy? I do think it's achievable, all right, because I'm not quick. I'm not super quick. I'm all right quick, but I'm not like, you know. The other thing is, and the good thing about sim racing, you just have to accept your level. It's not like, doesn't matter what I do or what equipment I have, which I've found out very recently. Just accept your level. Like, I can't get to the level of other things, like other people and that. Met a girl and finished with her in the time you've been on her. They're the best ones though, Greg. Sometimes. Don't dwell on it, mate. Don't dwell on it. Just on to the next one. Or none, because that's the peaceful life. As we all know, that's the peaceful life. I can't get near 3K. Chin up, mate. Honestly, you be over this. It's one of them, innit? I know what you mean. We've all been there. Yeah, we've all been there. I'm not, mate. I'm not doing it. No, I can't commit to it, unfortunately. We're potentially going to do the 3 hours on Saturday morning, if I can. Yeah, that's the other thing, Daniel. That's the other thing, right? So, I am currently 4.6k. It's took me a while to get here. The reason it's took me a while, but the reason I'm proud of the iRating that I'm at is because I've done it in GT3. I've done it in the sweatiest races, right? And it's been predominantly GT3. IMSA's a little bit easier, I find, to get some results, to get some iRating. IMSA's a little bit easier, but predominantly GT3 and IMSA. Whereas I probably could have done it earlier if I'd have done some easier stuff, some less busy stuff. LMP2, Mazda racing. I mean, without doubt, touring cars, because we hit 4K years ago in the touring cars, and there's no competition there really. You're on the podium most races, unless you crash. You're going to do well. So 4.6k in the sweatiest of fields with a full-time job. So I think if I didn't have a full-time job, if I was ever lucky enough to be a full-time content creator, I reckon I could get to 5.5 maybe. I don't see why I couldn't, but I certainly couldn't get to 7 or 8 or 9. Like, you just have to accept where you are sometimes. And for me, like, this is where I am, arse end of top split. And if I can ever get positive iRating out of a top split race, if you watch the channel, you'll know I always say it. The goal is always 1 iRating from top split, and I'm happy. That's a good result for me. But yeah, the ones who are in it all the time, at the end of the day, it's a career. It's their job for a lot of them. So, I mean, you know, hats off to them. The grafting away at their job. It's, you know, if the people who I work with on a daily basis put that fucking effort in, I'd love to see it, honestly. Yeah, I'd love to see it. I hope none of them are watching. But yeah, I'm expecting a big loss of iRating. If I'm honest, I think I'll lose a lot of iRating when I start doing some races again. I think we'll lose quite a bit. But yeah, as long as it's not 1,000. Do you know what I mean? Look at James Baldwin, he's fast in all. Yeah, but he's a professional racing driver, right? Like, that's just natural talent, isn't it? Like, that's not gaming. That's not manipulating the physics of the simulator that you're racing in. That's just being a pure racing driver, innit? Which I'm definitely not. Yeah, the iRating's irrelevant, really. Like, the racing's what counts, innit? If you're putting out good content and there's good racing, it's all that matters. Yeah, it's one of them. Like, I've just done some practice, Greg. I came on. I don't know how long I've been streaming. 2 hours. I came on to do some practice for Daytona because I might do the 3-hour race at the weekend. I might do the 3 hours on Saturday morning. Yeah, I can't get anywhere near it, Mac. Can't get anywhere near it, mate. There's no way. Once I started hitting the bus stop clean, I just couldn't do it. Tried the Formula Mazda on Nords. Formula Mazda? Is that the old... There was an old Mazda. Was it the Mazda Pro or something? Are you still the fastest non-Porsche? Yes. Unless P4's in something else. No, you are the fastest non-Porsche, mate, yeah. And Sven Beber is 6k, Mac. He's a 6.2k driver in the same car, and you've gone 100th quicker. That's impressive, mate. Gomez, 3.6k. Alyapin, 3k. Moon, I've not seen Moon for a while. Hello, mate, if you're watching. That'll be a Smurf, 2.1k, no doubt. And then Kindervater, 6.5. So yeah, that's a solid time, Mac. I mean, yeah, I'll take being a 10th behind a 6.2k driver, as I would imagine you'll take being 100th faster class, mate. Yeah, Legacy Pro Mazda, yeah. Oh, is that the one? It's a... Oh, I need to watch that. I thought he did it in what's it? The Formula... Is it called the Formula Sprint? I thought that's what Dave did it in. When he got his first race in his motion rig. I've not seen all of these videos. I watched a little bit of that one. I've watched a little bit of his VR one at Zandvoort in the Mazda, where he's full VR, full motion, seatbelt tensioner. Fucking insane. Absolutely insane. Like, that must be class. So I'm gonna watch them all properly. But I used to like the Mazda Pro thing. I really liked that, and then they've got rid of it. Soon as I started enjoying it, they got rid of it. I also bought an H pattern shifter for the MX-5, And the same week I bought it, they changed the gearbox in it, and iRacing to the sequential box. I was fuming because you got an advantage with the H pattern shifter, didn't you? Yeah, I like the Ringmeister series. I just can't jump car to car. Can't do it. Like, I can do it, I just can't do it well. That's another thing. So the likes of Dave and people like that, and Matt, who consistently keep a plus 4K I rating and jump car to car, that's insane to me. Yeah, that is crazy to me. Murphy, it was Murphy. What have I missed something? Or have you typed that in the wrong chat, Mark? I'm confused. Doesn't take much. Sim, yes. If I was to jump in LMU, like, I don't know. Again, LMU is more of a game, right? So again, another thing I noticed, I got better numbers on LMU than I got on iRacing streaming. At the time, like live, when I can see the counter up there, LMU got me more numbers at the time. Excuse me. But iRacing gets more like on demand afterwards for the live streams. But I'm not opposed to doing some LMU now, and I'm more likely to do it at the moment because I'm not banging the zone with iRacing. I'm not too familiar with everything on iRacing at the moment, so to go across to LMU would be it'd be a good time to do it. So I'm going to check it out. I'm going to give it a bit more time, try and get it set up properly and a little bit more polished, and see how I feel with it, because yeah, I think it's good fun. The P Cup car, I've heard the P Cup car now is the sweatiest of all the race series. So I'm intrigued. I don't have it yet. I believe I get it for free. Is that right? I think I get it for free because I already owned the last one, but I haven't downloaded it and I haven't like updated or anything like that or practiced it. But I will. I will do it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to go and have a little chilled evening with my pup, because he always wants to play at the moment. So he's missed out on it for so long. So I'm going to go and play with him for a bit. So the support honestly, coming back to the stream today, first time back on iRacing, I can see the numbers like. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. It's really good. Thanks for the 2 on Prime, Monty. If you're still there, buddy, really appreciate it. We'll be back Saturday morning. If you get a notification on Saturday morning, I'm in the endurance race. It's a tricky one because the Daytona 24 is that same day, innit? Is it? This weekend. So I don't know what that means for the endurance race before. Is it going to be really busy? Is it going to be really empty? Is the stream going to be busy because it's Daytona 24, or is nobody going to be watching because everyone's going to be watching 24? I don't know. I don't know what to think, or what to make of it. But if I can race the 3 hour, I'm going to. I've done enough laps here that I'm confident enough I can not die. It would depend on the challenge and how much I would have to push. But yeah, I think I'll do it. So if you're tuning in now and you missed the start, just to explain what's going on with the channel, and I will be putting out a video on demand to explain, but because of everything that's going on with the dog, I can't. The Sunday night one might be better, yeah, that might be a good shout. I can't commit to racing all the time because of having to be there for my dog. So what I'm planning on doing is endurance racing Saturday morning, Sunday evening, and then through the week I'm going to continue to do some Arc Raiders content, a bit more laid back, a bit more chilled. If I can work it out, I will just push it to Twitch because I don't want to isolate the sim racing crowd. I want people to tune in and see this and not be like, not watch because it's not this. So if I'm hoping that I can push it to YouTube when it's sim racing, and when it's not, it'll go elsewhere. That's the plan. But yeah, thank you very much for the support on the stream. As always, it was nice to catch up with yous, and we'll be back as soon as we can. Right, cheers guys, take care. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you.